Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a quick review of two Toy Story 4 sets. The first one is set number 10771, Carnival Thrill Coaster, featuring Buzz Lightyear and one of the aliens. Next up will be set number 10766, Woody and RC, which also features some of the army men. For those of you that don't know, all the Toy Story 4 sets are 4+ sets, so that means they come with a couple of larger pieces. In the case of this set, RC actually has this big base here, which is a good thing for smaller hands to actually not have to worry about the fiddly nature of building a chassis for a car in there. There's still lots of small parts in there. I mean, you can see over here the minifigures for the green men, the army men are quite small, but so they're not shying away from giving the audience small pieces, but they are trying to sort of have these big pieces so they can build it quickly. So let's start straight away with RC, who I think is absolutely charming. I built this with Callie, who, those of you who don't know, is my middle daughter. She's 3.5, and she had a great time building this with me. She's not quite at the age where she can follow the instructions on her own, but she had she had no problem once I helped her identify the parts, actually making it look like the instructions. So RC, as I said, comes on this big base piece here, and from the top, I mean, it means he doesn't get quite the same shaping as the previous version of it, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think he looks really good. He's really good fun to play with. You get the lovely eyes on the front there. You've got the aerial here. It is RC. It is our friend from Toy Story, who we know and love. They get these printed pieces as well. Printed, not stickers. Always important to note. And yeah, they're very, very well printed. I like the splash detail on there. It's very well done. Around the back, pretty plain. But otherwise, I think he looks really good. I really don't have a problem with the way he looks. I've seen a few people complain about it. Personally, I think he looks great. Next up, we have the remote control. There's not a lot you can say about this one. It's a steering wheel, as you get traditionally on RC cars for controlling them. It's got the same aerial piece that's on RC, and then there's this handle for Woody to hold him. Now, we'll talk about Woody holding him in a moment. Let's move on to the other accessories that come in this set. So you get these little boxes here for RC to dodge or drive through or knock over if you want to build a little pile of them. They're just really good fun to play with, and Callie had so much fun just stacking them up and knocking them over with RC. She had so much fun. The same goes with the traffic cones. This is a bog standard Lego traffic cone with the cone and just a 2x2 base on there, just in that really nice orange. The army men, as I said, they are just the oh, there's two backwards, 2 forwards there, but as I said, they're just the standard really micro scale figures that Lego's been doing now in green. Finally, we have Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. With his happy smile as always. He's the sheriff in town. Now this piece comes with the 2-tone legs. It's well printed top, which I think looks absolutely fabulous, and then this interesting hat that I hadn't seen before, which is actually printed with the which is actually molded with the hair in it, which is really cool. So that works really well to actually give him the hair he needs. That just means you can't take the hat off and have the hair. You don't get a hair piece and the hat, so it's unfortunate. He does have a second face on the back there with just a little bit of a smirk, and there's his pull string on the back. Alright, next up is the Thrill Coaster, featuring Buzz Lightyear, the alien, a trolley, a happy caterpillar roller coaster, a fun camera, and a wordy thing. Now you can see this set's quite small, but you get 6 pieces of roller coaster track in it. You get these great printed pieces again. Again, no stickers, all printed. A couple of flags, some nice bright colours, and then this back piece over here is this whole grey plate here is a single moulded piece, which is the 4+ kind of element to this set, and it's shaped, so it's got some steps, it's got some, there you go, it's lifted up so you can see it properly. So you can see it's got some steps on each side, there's some in the middle here as well, and then on the back there's a bit that sticks out. Now the idea is these actually can be connected up to other plates like this, but for this purpose they've used it like that, and I've seen them used in a few other sets like Friends and things like that, and they're good sized bases to build on. The kids don't have to worry about it, they've got some shape. This is just 2 by 1 by 6 blocks, and then there's a second one behind that's just plain. This is a special piece over the top here. It's actually worth mentioning, this arch is actually a custom molding. Now I haven't personally seen this on another set, but perhaps it is. If you have seen it, let me know in the comments. I haven't been on Bricklink and I should have checked that one before I said that. Anyway, you get 3 roller coaster cars with this really cute caterpillar face on the front, which I really like. So this is called the Caterpillar, obviously. And then it's nice cheery yellow, seats 3 figures. You get this trolley here. There's not a lot to say about the trolley. You got a piece of pizza, a lolly, and in this case I've put the balloon on it so it doesn't fall over. Now moving on to the minifigures. I'll start with the alien, because to me the alien is the better of the 2 figures. I think he's great. Look at that, printed, moulded head. He's got proper printed, like a classic, well, it's Pizza Planet obviously is the logo, but yeah, he's really cute. I like him a lot. I think he's really well made, really well printed. The quality on this is great. He looks so good. And then we have Buzz Lightyear, who has a printed head. Now previously he's had a moulded face, but this time they've opted to do a printed head. And he has the same problem as a couple of other sets I've seen, where they've done this sort of skin colour on a colour, and it doesn't work very well. You can see kind of, it's a lot of the purple is coming through into the skin colour. I want it to work, but I feel like they need to refine the printing process a bit there. It needs a bit more backing before you put the colour on. So, you know, that's a bit of a gripe for me. But otherwise, besides the head, the rest of this is brilliant. I love the colours. Everything is printed so well here. Now, the Lego minifigures are generally printed very well, bar the heads in these cases. Everything here is great detail, like a Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Just have to say it. And the wing piece is brilliant. I love it. I'm a massive Buzz Lightyear fan. I really want one of the big Lightyear toys at some point. That's how much of a kid I am. And then he's got the half dome head. Now, one thing I would have liked to see, but I don't think is possible, is actually having a head that closes. You can't. It doesn't close. It's just the half dome there. Now, I would surmise that is probably because this is a 4+ set. So that's the reason Lego has done that. Safety first, obviously. But otherwise, yeah, he's a cool character, and I can get past the printing. I just would have liked to see that a bit better, but I think he looks really good. He's a classic figure to me. So here's my final thoughts on these sets. I'll start with Woody and RC, who I think is a brilliant set. This set comes in at $16 here in Australia, which is a good price for what you get. There's a lot in that set. It's a lot of fun. You get one of my favourite characters of animation and a piece of animation history. You get RC, who looks really good. It's, as I said, a 4+ on that big base. It's a lot of plastic in there, so it's not a bad value set in the slightest. And the target audience really enjoy it. My 2 kids had great fun playing with this set, just knocking around, knocking over the crates, playing with Woody, doing the howdy. The army men they didn't really know what to do with the army men so much, so I ended up putting them on top of the cone, so they were just knocking the army men over. But I think that's a really good set, great value, great looking, great fun to play with. Put it in front of the target audience and they absolutely love it. Now this one is slightly different because it's actually quite expensive for what you get. This comes in at $40 here in Australia, and the reason being, obviously, you've got the roller coaster track, which is still quite a premium piece. It's quite a hard moulding. If you look at it, it's quite intricate. You also get 2 minifigures in it, so that's already putting the price up. So actually it's not expensive. It just seems expensive because it's quite a small set. I mean, if you look at it, it's only got 98 pieces in it for $40. That's quite a lot of money. But I will say again, the target audience, my kids, one's 4.5, one's 3.5, they spent hours, I mean hours, just doing this with the track, just playing with them, playing with Buzz Lightyear, making all the noises from the movie. They had so much fun, and it made me so happy watching them. So for me personally, I think the roller coaster is really good, and I like seeing it in a set this size. I would actually recommend this set, especially if you can find it on sale. I didn't pay $40 for it, obviously. You guys know I never pay full price for any of my Lego, unless it's really, really good or exclusive. So in this case, yeah, you get some great printed pieces, you get a really good Buzz Lightyear, bar that printing, which I can live with. You get the alien, who is awesome. I want more of this set just for the alien, to be perfectly honest, and probably that caterpillar piece there, because I think that's brilliant. These are really cool as well. I do like those. So yeah, that's my thoughts on these two sets. I would recommend both of them, especially if you can get this one cheaper. This one is excellent value. I'm really happy with this set. This one could be slightly cheaper, but again, not really. It's not bad value for money because you're getting the roller coaster and your kids will love it. Let me know in the comments what you think of these sets. Have you got them? Are you thinking of getting them? Do you know a kid who will probably enjoy it? If you do and you get it for them, let me know what you think. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the magic bell. I post regularly. And don't forget to give this video a like so YouTube knows you enjoyed it. Now here's a couple more videos I think you will enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.